back to the Nosebleed Seats TV. Once again, I am the Mega Server Crime Fighter here in Rantoul, Illinois, Lincoln's Challenge Academy, for a show that was scheduled literally a week before it took place, and there's the story behind that. Coming down to the ring, the Muay Thai warrior, DaCobra, and he has some fancy contact lenses to make his eyes appear a different color. Actually, to take all the color out of his pupils. But it's here at 1 USA. You probably did not hear about it in the week that it was scheduled to be held. Nosebleed Seats TV does have a deadline to turn in 2 weeks of episodes every 2 weeks by Friday, because this show was scheduled literally a week, and inside the 2-week cycle that the Nosebleed Seats has in between episode submissions, we were not able to plug the show at all. Of course, we were able to plug the streeter event, the outdoor streeter event, the very next day. So we got pose off between Aaron Matthews and DaCobra, two rivals that tore up the ring at New Breed Wrestling Alliance. This is a New Breed ring, however, this is a 01 USA event, and this was put together literally a week before the show was held, as this venue was almost run by, good grief, Rex Gill's Holy Havoc Championship Wrestling. Yes, they almost ran a show here in Rantoul, Illinois, in this very venue. I can't imagine the Lincoln Challenge cadets would have been very thrilled with it, considering some of the past shows that Rex Gill has put on, the guy that I like to call Pinky. The only thing that prevented his show taking place in Rantoul, Illinois was the fact that he did not have insurance. And you have to have insurance in case there's any damage to the building, or a fan gets injured or something. Just like you destroy the floor or something, and it costs like several hundred or a few $1,000s to refinish, the insurance would cover that, covering damage to the building for running a wrestling show, and Rex Gill did not have insurance. So his show was canceled, and 01 USA was able to get this venue. They actually tried for the venue earlier, but there was some confusion.
Who's ugly? He is!
There's a confusion as to whether the building was going to be available because it was due to be renovated. Somebody thought the building was going to be torn down and replaced, but that's not going to happen. It's going to be renovated. I don't know when it's going to take place, but DaCobra gets that spin kick in to knock down Aaron Matthews. I have plenty to rant about this week, but I'm going to take it one thing at a time. As DaCobra pounds away at the head of Aaron Matthews in the corner. One half of Dead Sexy. And Aaron Matthews collapses to the mat. But only a 2 count for DaCobra. This was held May 25th, 2012. And there's a chop.
Harder! Chop him!
Irish whip. DaCobra. Oh, eats a boot. DaCobra eats a boot. And Aaron Matthews comes in to the attack. Whip to the corner, and Aaron Matthews charges and a clothesline in the corner. And a drop kick, and DaCobra goes down on the mat, and there's a cover. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Dangerous. Drew Thomas is your official for this matchup. Special guest in attendance, the WWE referee, Justin King, is in the house as a spectator to this event. He has been out of action, at least in WWE, due to issues with his foot and ankle that continue to bother him ever since he had that horrible fall down in Florida, where he's hanging a banner, fell off a ladder and hit the concrete, broke his leg, and he's not able to. That injury, while the bones are all healed and everything, it's still pretty tender. And it's probably going to be that way for quite a number of months. DaCobra trying to come back here, and Aaron Matthews slugs him down. Aaron Matthews off the ropes, and he crotches himself on the middle rope. HHCW has been running in Springfield, Illinois, and one has to wonder how many shows did Rex Gill run without insurance, putting the JC's Hall venue at risk. There's the cover. Oh, 2 count. That was kind of an odd count by the referee there. DaCobra's gonna slide out of the ring and a drop kick him through the ropes. Cobra back in the ring, rallying the cadets here at Lincoln's Challenge. Cobra slides into the corner, charges, drop kick to the face, nowhere to go. And a foot on the rope by DaCobra saves Aaron Matthews. Didn't pull him out away far enough. Let's get that 3 count. So Aaron Matthews would have to put his full energy into kicking out of the pinfall cover instead of pull a leg on a rope. And there's a drop kick from Aaron Matthews, taking DaCobra down. There's another cover, and a 2 count, near fall. And Aaron Matthews with a vice lock on the head of DaCobra. Randy Orton has been suspended from WWE with his alleged second offense, yet some people say it's his 3rd or 4th strike. Randy Orton is on major thin ice with WWE and may be terminated shortly. Of course, by the time this airs, it might have already happened, or nothing has happened. But the first week of June, the news came out that Randy Orton was on thin ice, and look at that Matrix-like move from DaCobra, and a spin kick takes down Aaron Matthews. So Randy Orton's future in WWE is in serious doubt. Maybe looking for a new promotion soon. We'll just have to see. It's DaCobra to the top rope. Flying knee. Takes down Aaron Matthews. And that gets the 3 count. Eight minutes, 20 seconds, time of the fall. And DaCobra is victorious here in the opening contest at 01 USA as the cadets look on and cheer in approval here in Rantoul, Illinois. The Lincoln's Challenge Academy. DaCobra makes his way back to the locker room as Aaron Matthews is fuming over the loss, being jeered by the cadets.
From the forbidden forest, weighing at 290 pounds, Pierre, Pierre.
Feature match on the NBS TV. Pierre making his way to the ring. I should note that the very next day after this match was taped that Pierre has captured the NWA Illinois Championship, or should I say the 01 Illinois Championship. Either way, Marco Cordova, who has held the title for a number of years but rarely defended it, even going 4 years in between defenses because he was initially stripped of the title but reinstated as the champion 4 years later, instead of like putting the belt up in a tournament to kind of resurrect and build some credibility to that title. Pierre has taken the title off of Marco Cordova, so maybe the Illinois Championship in 01 USA will finally get some build-up. It's been incredible how long that title has languished in mothballs.
He is the 01 USA World Champion, the Almighty Sheik.
Well, we had to clip this introduction down a little bit as it was quite a long prelude to getting the Sheik out here. We only have a half an hour of TV time, so we had to figure out a way to get everything in. Almighty Sheik, I'm not sure what title that is. They say it's a 01 Unified World title, but looking up information on Wikipedia, the reigning 01 USA World Champion is Akibono. Akibono is the 01 World Heavyweight Champion, or Unified Heavyweight Champion, whichever. It looks like the Sheik is leaving. The Almighty Sheik also was the chairman of NWA Midwest, or at least the person behind the persona. And if you recall, the 2011 year in review show we put in our top 10 list. Jeez. Number 2 story of the year was the Sheik being stripped of the NWA World Heavyweight title because he would not cancel a tour of Japan to go to the Ohio State Fair to defend the NWA World title against Adam Pierce. Adam Pierce, totally unapologetic. The most tainted NWA World Heavyweight Champion and probably the entire history of the belt. I know Ric Flair did a number of things with it, but Adam Pierce, how he got the belt, how he held onto the belt, did nothing but degrade and damage its credibility. And it's ironic that one of the guys that hatched this power play, NWA president, now former, Robert Trobich, is being sued in Texas. He's been found in contempt of court for not showing up for a pretrial hearing. I don't know what the outcome of the trial is, if it's still going on or if it's been delayed or what, but Robert Trobich, oh my gosh. Out. Guy is a sleazy lawyer. And speaking of sleazy lawyers, with the nosebleed seats, don't ever misrepresent who we are or what we do. We don't outright lie to people's faces saying one thing about why we want to interview them on our TV show or podcast, then ambush them with a bunch of derogatory questions with the sole purpose of the politics of personal destruction because someone doesn't like their ideology or belief system. We don't engage in retarded, low-brow, garbage, internet radio stunts to spew personal vendettas, hate, or sewer dredge, to stroke our egos and pat ourselves on the back in a desperate attempt to get listeners or viewers at the expense of smearing people. We pride ourselves on raising public awareness of the local pro wrestling scene and its talent to assist them in however small way we can to get their names out beyond their home promotions. And some individuals who will remain nameless because they do not deserve any recognition for their unprofessional conduct have hated the existence of the NBS and the STLWC for that matter for as long as they have existed because they think in their very narrow minds that anyone who covers professional wrestling at the local or national level has to fit exactly within their particular mold, and anyone who doesn't fit that mold, they will do everything, anything, to drive them out, kind of like what the liberal mainstream media does to conservatives on a daily basis. I'd hate to think of all the people who are considered legends behind the mic, but never wrestled one match in their entire lives, if they started now instead of during the 70s, 80s, or even 90s, would have kept at it or pulled out because of the haters. And I'm frankly tired of the haters hating on me and my colleagues because we chose to bring more light to this region of the United States than it ever really had. Pro Wrestling Illustrated put several Central Illinois wrestlers into the PWI 500 last year. We interviewed one of its editors and recommended a number of men who have never, ever been on the list before and should have the chance to be on it. We feel we're doing good things for this area, and I'm really sick of people who don't appreciate it and literally hate us for doing it. And the haters don't care what anyone else thinks. Stroking their egos at the expense of others is the only thing that matters to them. And that pretty much is like bullying, isn't it? That's right, bullying. It's absolutely disgusting and disgraceful. And I guess it can take solace in the fact that we can pick and choose who to cover and who not to cover. Because the people who we don't cover do not deserve to be covered. They have to demonstrate that they do deserve to be covered before we start covering them. And we certainly can revoke coverage of people or companies that decide they want to act unprofessionally, immaturely, and childishly, for that matter. And darn well will not shy away from publicly condemning people for their actions. While I've been ranting, this match has been going on. The Sheik against Bear St. Pierre. And the Sheik is going to try and suplex Bear St. Pierre, but that is blocked. And Bear hits the suplex on the Sheik. Kurt Styles is your official for this contest, as the Sheik hits a clothesline, and he's pulling down the knee pad. Looks like he's going to drop his exposed knee across the forehead of Bear St. Pierre and grind that knee into his head. Kind of a mixed reaction from the cadets here at the Lincoln's Challenge. The crowd seems split, although I do have to note that prior to the show beginning, they had to play the national anthem twice because some of the cadets would not stop making noise and stand at attention towards the American flag. I know they were in the concession area, but
USA! 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 USA!
that right there was one of my attempts to rally the crowd towards Bear St. Pierre by chanting USA, as these cadets were not real keen on chanting that.
USA! USA! USA!
Bear and Sheik trading chops. Sheik going for a neck breaker, but Bear is going to fight his way out of it. Powers his way out. Short arm clothesline is avoided. Sheik going for the rude awakening again and hits it. And the Sheik going for a cover. 1, 2 count. The, I guess, alleged 0-1 world title is on the line in this contest. Whether or not that is the actual championship. Well, he's trying to get him in a camel clutch here, but Bear keeps us slipping out before he could fully lock it in. Bear St. Pierre backs Sheik into the corner. Irish whip. Bear has the Sheik side suplex. And he goes for a cover. 1, 2, 2. Cadets here tonight seem to have a mind of their own. Now, Sheik picks up the championship belt, shoves the referee out of the way. Kurt Styles tries to take the belt away. Oh! And Sheik actually hurls Kurt Styles into the bear. Referee is down, Irish whip. That pointed boot finds its mark, but Bear with a spine buster going for a cover. And the referee is down. And Bear St. Pierre is counting the fall himself. But there's no official to render a count, and that's the only way that... Let's go! Oh, here comes Dangerous Drew! And a 2 count as Sheik had quite a long time to regroup. That belt is still in the center of the ring. Irish whip. Kick to the face. Now there's a choke slam from Bear. Bear off the ropes. Big splash. Oh! A 3 count. Kurt Styles making his way to his feet. I don't know what's going to happen here. If that's going to stand, he's not going to let it stand. Well, the voice you're hearing in the background is the director of Lincoln's Challenge, as not the ring announcer. But Drew Thomas raced the hand of Bear St. Pierre. But Kurt Styles is saying Bear St. Pierre is disqualified for clotheslining him, even though Kurt Styles was wrestling Sheik for that title belt. Sheik actually flung Kurt Styles into Bear St. Pierre, and I'm surprised that
the winner, the Almighty Sheik, and still 01 USA champion.
I don't like this decision.
They seen it, Sheik. All the fans here have seen it, Sheik. The cameras have seen it, Sheik. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Bear's protesting.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Now Sheik has got a chair and hurls it into the ring. This match should have been declared a no contest, no doubt about it, as both wrestlers actually roughed up the official. But as it stands, it's going to be a disqualification in favor of the Almighty Sheik. He retains the title, whatever title it is, either way. But we're out of time. Next week, we're going to have more matches from 01 USA in Rantoul, Illinois at Lincoln's Challenge. As always, this is Mag, Conservative Crime Fighter. Thanks for watching.